Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So there have been 3 different videos that have inspired me to do what I'm going to do today for you guys. So the 3 videos that have inspired this video is The Power of Makeup by Nikki Tutorials, the Don't Judge challenge going around on social media which frankly has gotten way too out of control, and also a heart-to-heart video that Sean XO put up on her YouTube channel this morning. See these videos, I was inspired and thought that the more people that can get this message out there on social media, the more that we can start to focus on the positives instead of the negatives. So first, I thought that the Power of Makeup video was so unbelievably inspirational and amazingly clever. The idea that makeup shaming is such a prominent thing now is so true. You can't go outside or put yourself on social media wearing makeup without being hated on for wearing makeup. But on the other end of the scale, you can't go outside or put a picture of yourself on social media without wearing makeup and be hated upon for not wearing any makeup. And then we have the Don't Judge challenge. Now, the message behind this was originally so powerful, but it's kind of been twisted and turned so that the message now isn't about not judging and celebrating us for who we are and who we should be. It's become about what society deems to be unbeautiful and then turning yourself into what society deems you to be beautiful. And then after watching Sean XO's video this morning about having a heart-to-heart and about how everything in life happens for a reason, at the end of the video she kind of spoke a little bit about haters, and this just rung so true with me. There are always going to be people out there in the world who want to hate on you for some reason. Just like with makeup shaming, if you wear too much makeup, people are going to hate on you. If you don't wear any makeup, people are going to hate on you. There's always people in the world who are going to leave negative comments like that. So for example, recently I had a comment left on one of my videos that said, "What ugly nose." Now, my nose is always something that I've been insecure about. I always have hated the shape of my nose. I think it's big and I absolutely hate it. It's only over the last couple of years, and really even since doing YouTube, that I've started to come more comfortable with it and kind of think, this is who I am and I'm not going to change that. And I think that's because of some of the comments that I've had about it. It's kind of made me a bit stronger. Leaving comments like that, of course, it's going to get to me. And of course, if someone says something about horrible to you that you're insecure about and you're uncomfortable with, of course it's going to hit home and make you feel really uncomfortable. But at the end of the day, I just had to think to myself, if the worst comment that somebody can put on my YouTube video was that I had an ugly nose, really it's sort of a compliment, because an ugly nose is nothing. Like, this is the nose I have, this is the nose I've been given. Like, my nose isn't hurting anybody, I'm not being horrible, I'm a kind person. If my nose is the worst thing that somebody can say to me about, then really I've got nothing to worry about. And you just also have to kind of turn the comments back on them. This person has put a horrible comment to me, but why would somebody do something like that other than because they want to bring other people down to push themselves up? Obviously they feel so insecure about things in themselves that they have to tear other people down to make them feel better about themselves. And at the end of the day, if you want to wear loads of makeup, if you want to have massive eyebrows, if you want to have a super chiseled out contour every single day, that's okay. Because at the end of the day, you can wash that makeup off. Makeup is temporary, it's not permanent. You can do something one day and you could think, God, my makeup was awful that day. But you can wash it off at the end of the day. People who leave these kind of comments, they can't wash off that nastiness at the end of the day. That is inside of them permanently. They might say that you have an ugly exterior, but you can do something about that. They can't change what's inside of them, and so at the end of the day, them leaving these comments, it's just showing more about themselves than it is saying about you. So I just wanted to do this video because even though I don't have many subscribers at all in the grand scheme of things, even if only 20 people watch this video, maybe this message will help 20 people. Maybe this message will help one person. I just feel that the more people getting this message out there, that it's okay to wear makeup, it's okay to do what you want, it's okay to be you, there is nothing wrong with being you, that, again, like I said earlier, it can just put out more positives in the world than negatives. So with all that being said, today I am going to be doing the Power of Makeup video. So I'm going to be just doing half of my face of makeup so you can see what truly a transformation makeup can do to your face. Now, I'm not saying at all that you should want to transform your face. I'm just saying that, again, like I said earlier, makeup is temporary. If you want to transform your face for a day, then you can. I really dislike some features on my face, and so for me, makeup is just a way of expressing myself throughout the day, and I can take it off at the end of the day. I can still be me underneath, but I can change some things that I wake up in the day and think, oh, I'm not happy with this, or I'm not happy with that, but that's going to change. I'm not always going to be unhappy with it. I'm not always going to dislike it. So makeup is just a way of temporarily changing myself every day, but then I can have those days off where I'm like, I'm perfectly happy with who I am, and if you don't like it, then don't look at me. So I'm going to be starting with my absolute favourite foundation because this gives me flawless coverage, and I also have super dry skin, so I like to look really glowy and dewy, and this is the L'Oreal Luma Magique foundation. So next I'm going to go ahead and conceal those dark under eye circles and any blemishes I want to cover up for the day, and for this I'm going to use my favourite concealer of life, and this is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NW20. Moving on to my eyebrows, as you can see I was not blessed with beautiful bushy eyebrows, so to give the effect that I was given a naturally gorgeous eyebrows, I'm going to fill them in using the Illamasqua Brow Cake. Next I'm going to create a dramatic eye look using the Jaclyn Hill Morphe Favourites palette. To make my eyes look bigger, because I do have a very small eyelid and also my eyes are slightly hooded as well, I like to change where I put my crease colour to almost create a new crease altogether. And of course I can never do a dramatic eye look without a winged liner. Next, to make my eye appear even wider, I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line. Next, I'm going to apply a coat of mascara to my top and bottom lashes, and I am using the L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes, and then I'm going to apply some false eyelashes, and these are the Red Cherry Eyelashes number 43. Because I've got a slightly more rounded face, my cheekbones are not incredibly prominent, so I'm going to carve them out instead. And now I'm just going to bronze up the rest of my face so I look nice and bronzed and sun-kissed. Next, I'm going to add a pop of colour to my cheeks using my favourite blush, and this is the Laura Geller Blush and Brighten in Berry. Next, I'm going to apply my favourite product of any makeup look, and this is the highlighter, and I'm using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Lightscapade. So as you can see, my lips are quite small and they're also uneven as well, so to correct this I like to outline them with a lip liner. I'm now going to apply a neutral lipstick on top of this, and this is the Essence lipstick in the shade 07 Natural Beauty. And so finally, here is the difference between normal everyday me and super glam makeup me. So some of you may think that this side looks hardly any different, and some of you will think that it looks completely different. It is all down to your own perception of makeup and your own personal preference, but none of them is wrong. It is all down to what makes you feel good, what makes you feel happy. Makeup is a form of expression and personality, and if you want to go the whole hog, then you can go the whole hog. If you don't want to wear makeup, then that is totally your preference and you can do whatever you want to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, it really helps me out. And of course, please subscribe to my channel as well if you aren't already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!